distance, it's a patience, yeah. In this life, I wanna be soaring, to feel sun inside when it's pouring, and I'll fight till anxiety is foreign. I'm so sick of my mind's extortion. My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice me. My whole life I just wanted to be somebody to be. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right, welcome, folks, here Saturday Night Racing. We got some trucks out here running around a big track, Daytona International Speedway. I always say it's the epicenter of all things, kicking off NASCAR, as right now we got the Ford Entertainment Group SuperSpeedway Series. Big money on the line. Saw last week, excuse me, it was a thriller to the end. Now we got open qualifying, and Corey, the one thing about open qualifying is, well, what we're seeing right there can happen. But two, it really benefits draft.
Yeah, it definitely can. I mean, if you don't get a partner in qualifying, you're going to be stuck with a slow time and be at the back for the start, which some of these people may want to be back there.
True. Pack your cars right here. What that is. We saw an exciting race last week. And a couple interesting facts here. 40% fuel. So we know they're going to have to make some pit stop. 2 green, white checkers. 1 fast pick. 900 on the line.
900 total payout. It'd be 400 to the winner, 250 to second, 150 to third, and 50 to both fourth and fifth.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's a lot of money, Joe.
Maybe we need to broadcast while we're racing. Where you at, Corey, on the track? Come on, man. We're going to the front.
I would abandon you so quick it wouldn't even be funny.
Rick.
Yeah, we'd wreck each other. That's how it is.
How?
And then we just hop back up in the booth.
Tossing out. Corey B done hit the wall.
We just hop back in
He
the
done
booth.
wrecked. I got a treat for y'all, folks. I'm gonna show y'all what Corey looks like, and then y'all tell me if you don't look like an Amish kid.
Come on, you ain't gonna show it on this stream, are you?
Oh no, not on this one. But it'll be one when you're out there racing,
Oh boy.
and I'm gonna be like, there he is, folks. Santa Claus. We're greeting them up though. Oh, we have fun up here, folks. Give Corey a hard time.
Ah, boy. We're gonna have fun. 47 trucks. You gotta go big or
I know,
go home.
man. What did we have? 52 last week, wasn't it?
52 of them.
And I think made a record. Didn't we? When we talking Art Charger or something like that? One. How many spots he came up through?
Like
or
49 or something.
yeah. So it had to be some sort of record in real life in iRacing.
Yeah, let's get those thumbs up going out there, race folks.
What's going on? Hit the
stream
likes and shares.
Like and share, or hit the dislike button, whatever you want to.
Yeah, well, if you want to hit that, I always used to do that. And Tim up here in the booth with me, I'd say, hey, look, if you like what you see, hit the like and share, hit the thumbs up. If you don't like what you see, there's a little button over there. You can hit thumbs down too. And we'll be always, man, don't tell them that, Joe. Why not? Hey, I still took their time out of their day to be hating. You know, so there you go.
It still adds to the algorithm.
Yeah, there you go. But it helps out the league. They definitely appreciate it. We appreciate y'all coming in. We're live tonight here on the OSR Network on YouTube and Facebook here. Hey, on that side, folks. Just say pick your boys know which one, because we're going SuperSpeedway racing, and you know, Corey, I really, you know, we just got done qualifying here. Qualifying, I don't want to say it really doesn't matter, but it kind of in a nutshell doesn't really matter, because I've seen guys win from the front, middle, back, 2 laps down out of pit road and still win these races. So it's all about a lot of luck where you're at there at the end. And that word right there is you got to be there at the end. And it.
Yes, you do. You just gotta survive to the end and hope that you found a good dance partner and get on up there and do-si-do.
What I'm talking about. Get these bad boys up tonight. Appreciate old entertainment group out here. Put this on. Look, Jack says, let's go 19. All right. 19.
Let's see who we can find 19. That would be Tyler Gibbon, starting 46 of 47 cars.
Okay. Well, and again, doesn't really, you know, I know it might sound like, well, good grief, man, he stands a chance. No. He could come to the front just like that. Booyah.
You know what, Joe? This is the first week we're seeing the new facelifts on these trucks.
That's right. He did do that, yeah.
Yeah, look at that new
That's the Ford.
Chevrolet. Woo.
Yeah, it looks ugly.
Ah, hater.
Hey, Ford looks better.
There is
I know there's a lot of people
7
out there.
Chevys.
There's a lot of people
7
out there like to
Chevys,
jump.
and then your 8th place is still a Toyota. So
I know there's a lot of people out here, man, that likes to jump. I get it.
let's see if I can't find a Ford within the top 15 here.
Ford right there, man. Scott Stevens, David, Ike.
Well, that's clear back in 17th, Joe. Your Fords ain't too good in the qualifying.
This is a plate race, man. Really?
I don't care. Those Chevrolets are fast.
Actually, they look the same as what they did.
The Chevys kind of do.
Yeah. Toyota's the biggest thing.
Oh, yeah.
Green flag. We're racing. About to get some 2x2. Excuse me. Sound guys here tonight. Daytona International Speedway. That just makes it even more wild here as guys may just form off into the turn.
You see him up front there. You got Dennis Warren's leading the whole entire field of 47 cars strong tonight.
Yep. One's looking strong out front, like leading that charge. He's got Young right there stuck behind on his tailgate. Nice looking trucks here. The high line right now faded back to about the 4th, 5th place spot. Peyton Johnson and company. Looking a little further on back here, around about 18th, 19th. On. Looks like we're already forming 2 packs here, Corey. Which is about back here. Yeah. Back here about 30th spot. And yellow flag.
There we go.
Oh, car around. Who's that? Around. Well, replay here. I know Craig Lewis was involved in it. I don't know if he was the one who actually caused it.
Oh, no, not the 34.
Okay. That happened more up front. He'd let me know, but I'm on Craig Steele. I know he was involved. Oh, actually, it was right behind him. Yeah. He got tagged. Spun around. Not sure who it was behind him that tagged him. But yeah, just 2 trucks behind got together. Next thing you know, whammo. Not the way you want to start your race on. These big fields here tonight, though. Big field.
We got confirmation that was the 4 of Thomas Vicura and the 24 of Tyler McGoldrick that got into it with each other.
Okay. All right.
Only 4 cars involved there, trucks.
Yeah, not bad.
And that is why some people decide to form up a second group. That way you can avoid a incident like that occurs in the bigger groups.
Now, last week we saw huge one in the front of the pack.
Yeah, well, that one was started clear up at the front, and it took about it took out about 30 cars in one.
Yeah, by the time we were done, Peter comes on pit road. Now, last week, kind of questioned this. Actually, it turned out to be a good strategy. But last week, they ran 65% fuel. This week, they're only running 40. Remember that?
Yeah, I do remember it. So this week, you're looking at good 15 laps if you're behind a truck. If you're out in front of a pack, you're burning more fuel.
Got one fast pick. Another thing is, the first 2 laps, which were already passed, there was no 3 wide. Nobody went through. Anyways.
Not yet. So let's see. We got Warren Young. He stayed out. He'll take over the lead here in the Bud Light truck.
I don't blame him. Might be a little early to come in, but again, might as well just cool. Now, I know a lot of guys out here, wondering, big field, these guys come out here. It's plate racing. Any one of these guys can pull this win off. I think last week we saw in the top 5, Most of those guys have made up, what, 20, 30 positions to the front.
Oh, yeah.
Under caution.
Under yellow. First one of the night.
Won't be the last.
Bud Light machine in the lead.
They always say, not if, it's when the big one will happen.
Looking through the field here a little bit. And top three, they all have pretty good looking paints.
Oh, yeah. But the light one looks good.
Yeah, we'll go through all the paints here
I have a
sooner or later throughout the night.
Now, kind of hard to do it on don't ever get fanned out. I'll stay side by side.
Yeah, that's when we go to the yellow flag and we go through everybody's trucks.
That in
What, the
That's
flame car?
yeah, that one looks.
That's Mike Mosby in the 43.
That's
He's got,
nice looking.
yeah, it's International Firefighters Association.
Yeah, on fire.
Not something you typically see, so pretty unique.
I do. I do like some of the creativity that guys put in. There's a Scooby-Doo machine.
Oh, Raggy. Raggy.
And then E-Dub right up above him. E-Dub machine. Right there. Button box. E-Dub.
Alright, here we go. Green flag's back out. Warren Young leads the field.
Does 2x2. And he doesn't want to get too far out there because they'll freight train him.
Even Eddie Hawks right there on the bottom, he's getting a couple of car length gap on the field there. This could get interesting if the rest of the field ain't cooperative. They're going to cooperate real good.
I think what helped him out there, Corey, was the inside lane got to his bumper about the time the outside got there, because if not, then that outside would probably just shotgun right around him.
Yeah, the first few trucks would have shotgun around the outside, but I was more worried about him just getting hit in the back from the inside groove when somebody didn't realize, hey, we got a slower truck. We got some apron action right there out of a Toyota. That was Matthew T. Lee.
As far as I know, excuse me, can't go below the yellow line here. If you're out there watching, confirm that for me. I'm going to say you can't go below the yellow line.
I know you
up front, though.
You can't in real life, and technically in iRacing you can, but
well, and if it's a rule, unless it's a rule,
event, yeah.
I've had some leagues that allow it, but again, even when they allow it, you still. I know everybody's like, "Well, drop down there and go." You're going to need help and a very, very awesome run to be able to pass somebody below that yellow line. Look at this battle up front, though. Hawks goes to the front. As I say that, here comes Schwartz behind him.
Oh, Schwartz a little bit loose right there, turn number 1. That could have spelled disastrous. You just see they are dead even. The inside takes over, the outside takes over, then the inside takes back over.
Good stuff so far.
Yeah, good stuff right now. Dead even at the front and all throughout the field. You see a little bit of swirling movement right about 10th spot area.
The freight train all the way back. And that's the thing about these trucks, I know, very hard to get separated here. It's not like with a cup car where you get maybe single file. These trucks, they just stayed glued together like this, door to door.
Yeah, it's definitely harder to separate in a truck series than it would be the Cup or Xfinity cars. And I mean, these trucks, they can get real squirrely, and if you don't hit the back end of a truck in front of you square enough, you can really upset the truck in front of you. We'll have to get a look at it later here. But the way the rear bumper is and how the back bumper is, they just don't line up no matter what kind of manufacturer you got.
And like here, riding on board here with Eddie Hawks, I always like being on the outside of these trucks, because I could see more going into the turns. You see right here, the only thing he sees is that big wing. And going into the turn, a lot of times he does not see the yellow entry. And you can flip that apron if you're not very careful, if you're too close. But on the outside, a little bit more safer, and see ahead of you there. Oh, truck around the 5. It's Eddie.
Matthew Baker, rather. He went
Hawks
around
had to
and
step
keeps
up.
it going.
All right. Problem is he lost a lot of ground. Replay, see what happened to him, because he was up front. Just replay right fast. On goes spinning off there, up in the back. Is Jason's gonna have a different number for it. Oh, he was
He's running
leading.
custom number. Yeah, he was.
That's why I said 5, because he was into 5. He was leading and just got kicked out of it.
I mean, that was a whale of a save.
Oh. How you got your top runners, Austin?
Now, normally I'd say he could recover from that, but it is, I mean, he's going to need a yellow to recover from that one.
Yeah, you pretty much have to have some dancing partners out here. If not, you're going to lose the draft. And it won't take long if these guys come around you. Maybe the saving grace is going to be pit stops could be coming up here soon.
Yeah, if things are true, we should see pit stops here in the next few laps. I mean, we're on lap 12. I know we had a yellow on lap 1, but even so, about give or take 2 to 4, maybe 5 if you stretched it.
Looking 13 spots, you got side by side though. Look strong. Everybody kind of single file up front, and I guess maybe they learned last week that you got to be there at the end if you want to win some money.
Well, and you got to think maybe they're realizing they don't have as much gas in trucks as last week.
No, you're right.
They got to sort it out and figure out who's going with who on a pit stop. You need a couple of dance partners with you.
Yeah. We look through this huge field here tonight, and like I say, if you want to race, come on out here. Signed up, check out the FEG. Maybe his camera in. Up FEG. SuperSpeedway, I know he runs on Friday nights. He has some special events on Friday nights and on Saturday night. There you go. There. Jeff could send you a link to where you need to go so you can sign up.
There you go. And we got pit stops happening. A lot of them from the
wow,
Empire
whole
Road
field coming in.
Oh, gotta be easy there. Coming in, break down to 60 mile an hour, and
night.
thankfully
Half
we
the field.
don't hit the cars.
Half the field.
That wasn't even half. That's more like a quarter.
Oh, Jason Maines Remember last week he had a fast one, but overshot his pit stop. Who that 36? Somebody else pit stop.
Well, okay, you see, Joe, because there's so many vehicles out here, they gotta share.
Oh, they gotta share a pit stop. Oh, okay.
I'm not sure the logistics of if you both have the same pit box.
I didn't know that. Now, that's a good. You know what? It's something we didn't point out last week. I didn't even see that, but
because we never really had that occur.
Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, got a joint cruise out there. Wow. I didn't think about that either. You're right, because normally it's only what, 41, 42?
I mean, it's got to be at least 40 boxes. I don't know beyond that. I'd have
Look at the outside, man. I'm telling you what, Jeremy Root brought that thing to the front. Gone. Pit stops. It looks to be about 14 laps is what they can go.
About 14 or so. Oh, and we got contact.
Yeah, I saw it, road. 51.
And
another one. Oh, Peyton Johnson got tagged and threw into the grass. He's mowing it. Wow.
He was coming in, and the other truck was coming in, and bam-o.
Now he's just going to run through the... He has to share one.
Oh, no.
Wow.
Like I was about to see there is 40 pit boxes, so 7 of them are shared.
Okay.
I'd assume that's how it is in real life when you got the Daytona.
Who that was that just went through the pit there. I don't know how they do that in the 24. Wait.
I think they share them. Got a couple more takers. You got Chad Ross. He is the one at the end. Pit box number 40. And we got a caution out.
Odie Sport. The front row.
Oh.
What happened to him back here? A little tagging going on back there in the back. And then he just went wicked loose. Couldn't hold on to it. Oh. I can watch him one more time. Boys are back there just playing a little hard or rough. Updraft gone wrong, looks like.
Oh, he went to avoid a car coming back on the track, and that jumbled him up, and bam-o.
And him
that's
what 20
happened.
machine, and then tried to hang on to it, and just...
Wow.
Just like that. Caution. Yeah, that's McCullen. Name sounds familiar.
Yeah, I do believe he was one of the ones up front last week.
No, but the name sounds familiar. Racing leagues.
Yeah, he's kind of popular around the iRacing league area.
Oh, he is?
I just assume.
Oh. There's this other guy called Corey Brunette.
Nah, he ain't.
Looks like an Amish guy.
Uh-oh. I think we got problems on the 94 truck of Christopher McCullough.
What's that?
He is slow on the apron right now. And
Wait a minute. That's right. They're brothers.
brothers or father, son, something.
Yeah, the fuel.
I think he is. That escape from Tarkrov truck.
Yeah, he is, because he pitted on lap 4. So that would definitely put him well over 14 laps. I got a feeling they can only go about 14 laps here.
And I don't think he's gonna make it, Joe. He's
I
down.
need to get out there and bump him in the back.
Jeff, get in the push truck.
Yeah.
Can't get him.
Oh, man. Let them trucks get up there and help him.
He's down to 25 mile an hour. He's gonna make it to the pit road.
Making the pit road, that's gonna be about it. Just no, he ain't gotta go far.
I don't know where his pit box is.
Yeah, my luck it'd be the other end of the pit road. Couldn't be right there at the back.
We're about to find out if he's gonna make it here. He's down to 18 mile an hour on pit road.
He ain't got no
Truck's
problems,
going
man.
around.
He definitely ain't gonna speed on pit road.
Now, as long as he don't overshoot or undershoot the pit box. It is on the other end.
Now he's in the middle. Oh, he's gonna get a help. He's getting help.
He's getting help.
All right, we got a good Samaritan out there that's gonna help him.
And there's the pit
Oh,
box.
nice, and I hope he got in there.
I think he did.
Woo! All right.
Shout out to Christopher Carter, the savior
And
of
he
that
got
one.
fuel. Oh, yeah, he definitely was out. Puts Jason Maines out front, so here we go. How's everybody doing out there? Let us know who you rooting for. Don't be shy. Don't be quiet.
Jason Maines, the father of pro driver Garrett Maines. Looks like Jason is going for pro. He's got the road to pro banner on the truck.
Yeah, I think he said, I've talked to them for interviews. I think he said he's going to try, but I mean, you know, he's the dad. He's more of, look, you know, or younger dude.
Mm-hmm. See, if I tried it, I'd wreck it. I'd wreck about every lap under pressure. I don't even have a high enough iRating to do that.
Either. Can't have it.
We got Matthew T. Lee out front as well. He's one of our last week's contenders. Looks like Jason is going to pick the outside lane for the restart. Going to put Steven Scott in the 77 behind him for the pusher. And I'll put Wesley Parker behind Matthew Lee for his pusher.
Okay.
So let's see, you got a Chevy, Toyota, and Ford. Pace car is dipping in. Here we go. Oh, wow, a launch from Jason. He's got to be easy on this big launch. If they get formed up like they're starting to get formed up here, they may swing around him. Looks like Matthew's gonna stick to the back bumper. Jason, everybody went for the swing out. They all got single file real quick.
Yeah, man, the whole field.
Wow.
Gotta go way back
yeah.
in, maybe about 20th spot. Actually, a little further back.
About 38.
Yeah. 23rd, they kind of side by side. Mark Clark, and he's got a psychedelic. Got a cat on his truck. You should like that one.
It's a rainbow cat. I'm not sure.
Well, it's high.
Looks scary on the side.
Yeah, it's probably what your cat looks like.
It kind of does.
I know. Probably got some psycho cat. You look behind it.
You know what about behind it? You cut out.
Well, I'm trying to look, see. Got it. Who was it?
Matt Quirk.
And who's that behind him?
Max Bacon.
I'm trying to ride along. Yeah, okay, now. On side, you can see on the back tailgate. As soon as he does that, he goes around. Go figure. But look behind him. See the evil eyes of that cat.
Hey, you
Hey,
be
look at
nice
me.
to that cat.
I can probably
I'm
get up
done.
there and do something. Oh. Jason Maines last week had a thriller at the end. Sarah says, good luck, Warren Young. Okay. Young at. Find him on the track here. Young, right now, 17th. Right there. From Jonesville, North Carolina. I wonder where Jonesville's at. It must be near the coast somewhere. I'm over on the Charlotte side, so never heard of it. I probably have, but just don't recall where Jonesville's at.
Ah, he's the one in the Bud Light car.
I know. That is kind of a nice truck. Nice paint job.
Mm-hmm. We got some lap car situation here at the front.
Yeah, that caution and, the pit stops kind of jumbled some things up a little bit up front. You got Matt Lee there in second. I was talking about Jason Maines last week. He was coming to the end, and then all of a sudden, boom, got caught up in the last lap. What's that?
Yeah, I think he was like in the lead or something, and coming to the white flag, he got turned around and didn't get a yellow for it.
Hey, flag, no yellows, and killed himself.
Mm-hmm.
No, Scott Stevens.
Steven Scott.
That is Craftsman truck up there. We'll say they need the Rams out here.
There you get Chevy, Toyota, Ford. Jay, your Ford is going bad.
Right here.
3 wide with a couple of lap cars. Not quite the situation you like to be in early on here.
But they can help you a little bit, I guess. They can kind of pick and choose where they want to be.
Yeah, they can help and they can hurt at the same time.
Kind of freight train up front right now. Back here about 15th place spots. You got some side-by-side dueling going on.
Yeah, you got lap trucks that don't have any damage. They just happen to lose the draft, whether due to not picking up to the field or something, or losing the field due to a loose truck.
Absolutely.
So they ain't, just because they're a lap car, that don't mean they ain't in contention. They can, with a clean truck like they got, they can still work with these lead lap trucks and pick and choose who they want to help and try to get themselves up in a lucky dog spot.
Got a dude back 17th, Art Greco.
Or Beer Can Racing.
There you go.
That's what's on the side and on the back.
Nice. Don't crunch the thing like a beer can.
Well, you see right there in front of them, the 7 and the 94. Those two are battling for the lucky dog. You see Art pulling
Ow.
pit.
Oh, we got a bunch.
Yeah,
Either on pit
yep.
road.
This is about time for pit
I'm saying,
stop.
it's about 14 laps is all they can get done. That 40% fuel is definitely on. Jason Maines again overshooting that pit. He is. That's twice now. That's giving up the lead again. Oh.
Making mistakes, that ain't what you want to do here at a super speedway. If you make a big enough mistake, you lose your dancing partners, and it will spell disaster. Looks like he does have a couple of dancing partners, though, as he's coming back on the track.
Really. Mark Jenkins, man, out front. Eddie Hawk there with him. John
We
Holland.
got a caution. Oh, big one.
Tyler got first one off the track.
Seen it right in the corner of my eye.
Wide back there, Tyler is. Oh, looks like he had to check up. They were
Oh,
four
four
wide. Whew. Do it. Oh, and then he
bam.
tagged the beer truck. And from there, it's just kicked.
Big one. Now, this will benefit Jason Maines as he just came in.
Yeah. A lot of those guys have just came in. Yeah, I was kind of cased in back there 4 wide and front there kind of picked up, got him 4 wide. Then Tyler just caught the back of Warren and sent him around, and he just got. Luckily, he went back straight. The 11 truck down there, he was jumped the hump, man. That thing flying in the air. Oh, don't know why front runners have not come in the pits yet.
I think they were catching up to the pace car.
Hey, they're
You
gonna
gotta
have
remember,
to.
this is a 2.5 mile track. You gotta catch pace car, and then they let you come down pit road.
Yeah, true.
Well, beggars can't be choosers, Joe.
Very steep.
And here you'll see everybody come down.
Oh yeah, definitely gonna have to.
It's like Sean Powers, Tyler Kettle are gonna elect to take a wave around. Jonathan Tuckness, the 94 truck, he will get the lucky dog.
And you're seeing a lot of these pit stops are just fuel. Plate tracks, you really just don't need tires.
Nah.
I mean, you could take some, but really you could go the whole entire race.
Especially with 40% fuel load. Typically, if it was 100% fuel load and you had to take a full tank of gas, you just change all 4 because it takes as long. But with 40% fuel, by the time you blink, you're already filled up with gas. Or you think of blinking. Not a whole lot of downtime in the pit for you to stretch your arm.
Oh.
We got a lot of them taking a wave around. Or a couple of them. Okay, a couple of them. Looks like Matthew Lee will take over the lead here.
And Matt Lee is going to be the man up front. All right.
You see all those trucks that came in before our yellow flag, those are the ones up front. That yellow really helped them out.
Yeah, and sometimes, I mean, in racing, you got to have some luck. I know a lot of drivers might say, well, no, it's all skill, plate track, not a lot of skill involved. Right place, right time, and be lucky. What's going on, Dean? How you doing? So what's up, fellas?
Oh, what's up to you, Dean?
I'm doing pretty good. Corey up here is having somebody let him use electricity for the first time and all.
Oh, hush it, Joe.
Later on afterwards, he's going out there with his donkey in the thousand fields.
Well, with the way the gas prices are going up.
Right. Pull out the horse and buggy. You might go to the Amish way. Hey, they definitely got it going on now. Yeah.
What's going on here? Jason Main.
Why he got the EOL? What's he going in the back?
He didn't get an EOL. He's on the back. I'm not quite sure. Okay, well, now maybe he had to answer a text message.
Yeah. Haynes, what you doing out there?
A business call or something. I don't know. He's probably a busy man. Father of Garrett Haynes.
Garrett Main's business. He ain't got it, man.
Yeah, Jason's a manager, man.
I'm racing for money right now. He managed his own business. Really, my day off. Green flag. Too far out.
Yeah, I don't know. They just always get.
And then Maine
All
started
right,
about.
we gotta. Okay, this ain't okay. Forget about what's going on in the front. There's a big old crash at the back, and we don't have a yellow. We got trucks scattering and everything else.
As Chris Carter went off track first. Still green.
Still green, so.
Right here with Chris Carter. Got to be a checkup somewhere. Oh,
yep,
it was the three
truck.
truck checked up, and from there you got
chaos.
I don't know who that was.
Back up on a couple of trucks here.
That,
And that's Matt Quirk there hitting the 51.
try and watch one more time here, folks. It was on the restart.
Right, smack dead on the restart too.
I won't.
I don't know who caused it.
Oh, right there was in front of them.
The 7 is the one that ended up in the air.
Yeah, I was trying to find out who he. Air machine. Eric Bolton.
Nah, Derek ain't. Nah.
That's what I'm thinking there. Like you missed a gear. We're just watching the replay here because so green.
We're looking
everywhere.
for Matthew Carey Hoof in this Dale Earnhardt at 7 truck.
Get away. Let's go back live here. Happening. It was crazy back there in the back. And Jeff out there says it looks like the 15 missed a gear on the start. It kind of did. I figured it had to be sort of kind of like a checkup. But up front, Jason Maines is the man. Steven Scott, Matt Lee battling there side by side. The 999 machine. Of Mark Jenkins up top pushing.
You want to talk about this? Separated the field up in this front pack. It only goes back to 17.
Yeah, and then you only got like 3 trucks back there with it.
18, 19, and then a lap truck. Another lap
more.
truck. 21.
28th place. Got 1 truck right there, and you go back to 30th. Go all the way back to 30 seconds where you get maybe a few, but yeah, it scattered the field like ants. Big packs up front, though. Baines leading it. And we talked about this before. Want to be leading on the last laps. I don't.
Well, if you're leading on the last lap, you gotta make that truck about 10 truck wide in order to block everybody. They'll go through the grass just to get by somebody.
good one. Comes old, I want to say Scott Stevens so bad, but Stevens. Got a good pusher up top, though.
Yeah, he does. Everybody dead even. I mean, there's only 5 trucks on the high side, and they're keeping up. There's 12 of them down low. 5 of them up top, they're hanging out. Lap truck there, one of the ones involved in that restart carnage.
Can't see how that Toyota aerodynamic and the thing it's off.
Well, your Ford does too.
It's just narrow in the front, though.
Well, I don't know.
22 machine. One end looks like a. Oh.
I don't really like the Toyota. Chevy, they didn't do much. You can tell a lot on the Ford.
Yeah, they went more with the newer stuff.
Although Chevy's always been about the same their entire life.
Well, they changed some of theirs. I guess they'll change it when the EVs come out.
I mean, they changed it up a couple years ago in 2019, and here they are changing it again. Hey, truth, I can't really tell a difference from last year's to this year's.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe a little bit more closer to what the front. Of course, it's all stickers.
That's true. Right now, it's dead heat even, man. Steven and Maines up front. Those two guys racing hard right now. Side by side. Wow. We're halfway home. When did they pit again?
They all came in at, well,
top 2 came in at top
4.
3, 4 came in at 28. So,
and Jason has been out front.
I'm gonna say they gonna have to come in here in the next couple laps.
I mean, at least if they can go 14 out in front of a pack, you're looking about this lap or the next lap.
Yeah, that's what I'm
They
thinking.
had a yellow, so that kind of helped a little bit. Not a whole bunch.
Well, Scott's the man up front is going to have to think about how am I going to get down low, or he's going to have to hope that whole inside lane goes. Or he just starts just coming down and going, I'm pushing you.
Well, the good news is the 2 trucks below him have to go in at the same time as him.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So he's going to have to hope that. There you got in the front. He's getting shoved, though.
One well of a shove from Mark Jenkins there.
He had it there for a minute, but he didn't drop down.
Well, he's trying to bring his partner.
I think what he's doing, to see what he's doing now is I think he's backing up, hopefully getting that little
this
gap
ain't
right
gonna
there.
work. There you go. Everybody coming in.
Yeah.
Half the front pack.
Let's see if Jason Maines overshoots his pit box again. Done it all night long.
Next week we're gonna put some bets on it on the screen.
And he got it this time. Third time's a charm.
Close. But he got her.
Charm,
Got it in.
Off pit road. The 22 machine looks like the one that really benefited from that one. That would be Parker. Very good pit stop from him. Fast pit stop. Pit stop was 7 seconds, but his total pit time was 32. And just to get, his total pit time was 31.97. His pit stop was 7 seconds 37. But just to kind of give you an idea, Maine's pit stop was 7 seconds flat, but his total time was 32.05. So maybe he slowed down to make sure he could get pit box this time.
I think that was a smart decision.
Right, let me slow it down just a little bit and make sure I get in there. The next ones that'll be coming on here soon because in the next couple laps got to be this front pack.
Yeah, they all can go about 3 extra laps here. They came in at 31 under yellow. So give or take, in next couple laps for the rest of the field to come down.
Trying to remember where I know them.
And there you go. You got Jenkins, Hawks.
Leader didn't come down, though.
Swope and Striker coming in.
It was one place you do not want to run out of fuels here.
No, you do not. We seen an under yellow of a truck earlier, and he just about barely didn't make it.
Hold on. I'm trying to remember where in the world. Had to be on dirt side of things.
I don't know. I know I've seen him around a few times.
I think it's dirt.
Maybe. Well, speaking of the one that ran out of gas there, Christopher McCullough in ninth place right there, pushing the Catmobile.
Yeah, the Catmobile. That's
The kitty cat. And here comes the rest of the leaders. Robert Warrens, Jeremy Root, John
that machine must be a lap down.
Warrens, and Mike Mosby. No, the cat.
89?
He is a lap down.
Yeah, that's what I thought because I was looking in front. I didn't see him.
And now his partners go in the pits.
That quick.
Escape from tar crawl on
How
that
many
94.
lives does he got?
He's only got one extra life.
Pit stops though here.
Lone Wolf out there, Chad Ross, has not.
Here comes and guess
James
what?
Barrett.
Guess what? Remember the two guys that were out front? Had a few.
Mhm.
They might. Well, are they coming out of the pits? One. Are they coming out of the pits? We can say awful slow on that apron. They're not really going to lose that much ground. Come back out in seventh. One thing about this though is it splits the field up huge. That's what. Well, green flags pit stops do that a lot.
Yeah, that will happen under green flag condition when you
Look
come
at
in.
Jason Main's truck. Which looks like it's just a paint job though. Looks like on the side that dented fender. That black stripe right there. If you look at it at a certain angle, it almost looks like it's dented. Just the tire looks like it's sticking out.
Yeah, well, I think he was trying to go for
Optical
that
illusion.
short track black nose look, and it bleeded over onto the
Yeah,
fender.
it's like an optical illusion.
Uh huh. So you got four
Sticks out
of
a
them,
little.
5 of them there.
A freight train. It's smart of them too, right there. That don't, there's no need to battle each other. No need to get up there, beat and bang, ride. Got time. Got a pretty huge lead over the sixth place machine.
6 second gap.
Yeah, so you're doing very well. You're gonna have to make another pit stop before this one's over.
Maybe even 2.
Yeah. So when did they pit? They pitted at 42. So I'm gonna go off. Let's say 15 laps. It's 52, 4, 5, 7.
Yeah, they're gonna have to make it at least 2 more.
Yes, yeah, 2 more. So
Even if they can go 16 laps, that's still 2 pit stops.
Oh, 22, man. They were going to avoid that lap car. The 22 went to go bump draft and then get back there slamming doors on each other. I got to look at that lap car. Didn't get up in time. They were closing speed right there, just closed in.
Wow. Turn of events right there for your front 5. Really jumbled them up, and they are separated. This will allow that second little group consisting of Robert Warrens, Jeremy Root, Mike Mosby to catch up.
Absolutely. That was like I said, just a little bit of turn of events, but they should catch up because they didn't lose the draft too much there.
Yeah, Wesley Parker, Dylan Bryant there, the 2 bigger losers out of that incident. They got a couple lap trucks in between, a lap truck in between them and Steven Scott. Maines and Lee have picked up Raymond Reitennor in 87. So they got a couple lap trucks here to help them get up.
Oh, absolutely. It's just like I say, you know, they ran up on that lap truck so fast, and then the 22 just did a bump draft. I think Maines had to let off of it.
Hey, see Wesley Parker get around Steven Scott there. And Steven Scott, his truck looks to be about the worst on the front end. You're going to see the 36, Dylan Bryant, he'll drop behind Steven Scott. Maybe see if he can't help their little 3-car group catch up to the 3-car group ahead. And they are still going to have a lap truck in between Lee and Parker.
Yeah, I think though that 22, he probably, unless he got some front end image.
Wesley Parker. Yeah, it's Wesley Parker.
Did he get front end damage?
Oh yeah, there is front end damage on the left front.
That might be hurting him. I mean, he's able to catch up. If he stays tucked in behind somebody, it won't be too bad, but
he's even got
him.
Tailgate damage.
Yeah, it might affect him. Remember, still got the fast fix though.
If he still has it.
He ain't got in anything.
Has it?
He hasn't.
Well, I don't know. Maybe. Even Matthew Lee, he's got a little front end damage. Really, Maines came out there with the cleanest truck. They've now picked up Zach Adams. Zach Adams a lap down in the 71 truck there. That'll add to their group. Any trucks you can add, whether they're a lap down or not, just adds to the help.
Oh yeah, true.
Makes that little group a 7-car group.
Matt Lee's looking pretty strong. We'll see what's happening here. Most of the other guys are just trying to stay single file. You got 9th place here with Matt Swoop. Got Hawk Orange right there with him.
Dennis.
A little further on back, got about 5 machines. Max Bacon there.
He's being led by John Mullahan. The Scooby-Doo ride there.
And then you got another school of machines coming up quick.
This is the biggest pack right here, is the one being led by the McCulloughs.
Coming on strong.
"25 trucks still on the lead lap. You got 4 of them 1 lap down. 30th on back to 33rd is 2. 34th back on the 38th is 3. Jesse Walker in the 29, the one that caused their little incident at the front there. What a big O is 4 laps down. Craig Lewis is 8, and everybody else is out of the race. So,
Well, that McCullen's, man, they went by that pack we were just talking about.
Yeah, they did. That's a pretty sick. That's almost what we had. That's about half the field right there in one shot in that group. Now, if they can form up a single file line together.
Yeah, you got to go a little further on back, 23rd spot, before you get another little pack.
Yeah, it's 23rd, 24th, and 25th. They have a couple of lap cars of that.
Eric Bolton would be the other one, 27th. See, that's Matthew Baker and Matt Quick. He's in that front pack, but it lapped down.
Oh, we got pit stops. The leaders coming in. And Maines, he will nail the ball. He overshot it by a hair.
Again.
No.
He's having a hard time all night long getting that pit
Well,
box.
the good news is he don't overshoot it too bad to where really gets him too far behind. Oh, what was that? Seeing the truck come sliding across in front of the leaders as they were coming out. That was 81 of Taylor Peacock. He came down on the apron real quick and about shot down in front of the noses.
Peacock, he's not having a night he won't.
Yeah, he done called it quits right there, about took out the leaders.
For last week's winner.
It was.
You go fine. I'll go fine.
I think it was like Peyton Johnson or something. I know he's up there. So about first on back to 11th, they all still have to come in. You got about 3 distinct groups out of that. Now once it's all said and done, Matthew Lee should retake the lead as he is leading what was our lead group. Looks like they're going to pick up another truck here. The 88 has a quick ride. That's Art Greco and the beer can racing machine.
Solid.
Come in and help out the lead group. And they got another little truck there. That is the 46, Dalton McKinney. At the distance.
I had to get old Jeff out here to make some thing in the Discord. Past winners or
So your lead group here, they've picked up a couple of trucks and now they're going side by side with each other. Not maybe the smartest of ideas, but and it does look like Wesley Parker took his quick fix. Matthew T. Lee, either he decided not to or he's done took it. Same with Steven
the
Scott.
McCullen gang.
Right.
It's going to actually, look at that, it's going to cycle back around with Wesley out front with Maines. Matt Lee and company there. So now what's going to probably help Wesley from catching them trucks in front of him, the problem is Haynes and those guys going to stay behind him, or they just going to kind of are going around it.
Well, we're going to go 3 wide here with some lap trucks. The bad part is a couple of these trucks are good enough that they should just fall in behind and help.
Well, the bad thing is, like, well, Wesley used his fast fix, so he should be all right.
Yeah, he's all right.
Dean, unfortunately, back in 2019, you're talking about Tim McBriar, and I still miss Tim to this day. Truly, he passed away back in 2019, man. Back in May, and believe me, I miss him every day. So yeah, good old Southern dude. Being out there asking. It's been a while since you've been up here, man. I hear you.
Who's the?
Eubank.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody just requested. Got a fan.
Well, I know that, but I just thought you knew him on a personal level.
I must have watched him stuff.
I guess.
Wesley, after that little mishap could steal the show here.
Well,
What do they do when they catch these lap cars up here, though? These lap cars get out the way, or they stay where they're at?
Well, one of them got out of the way.
Yeah, those other two, I don't think they're going to.
I don't think they are going to get out of the way here. We're going to see some snake action. This is what I like to call snaking. And never mind. Ah, boo.
Yeah, me too, Dean. You want to see a snake?
I did.
I mean, when you got trucks coming up on you that fast,
Yeah, well.
you're going to get run over.
So that was the last 2 cars on the lead lap. So now we got battles for the lead, battle for the lucky dog in case we get a caution within the next 20 or so laps. Yeah, we got all of them 1 lap down.
19 on the lead lap.
20.
Backs out.
Yeah, 19 on the lead lap. 21 back to 26
Right.
is right there in the lead pack. So you got 5 of them all fighting for a spot for the lucky dog in case there's a yellow. Right now that spot would go to the number 5 of Jonathan Tuckness.
And right now, if I'm, I'd like to be in where Jason Maines or Matt Lee's position is. I'd prefer not to have that top lane up there though, but that's lap cars.
Now, I'd rather be Wesley Parker because you got 5 lap cars on the outside lane.
Yeah.
And we got a caution. Oh no.
Cody Sport. Sport ain't with him tonight. He's slow on the track and then
Really? Huh?
he stopped.
Okay.
There's another car, Kenneth McCullen. See what happened. Oh, looks like Kenneth got slid, and then
Still kind of questioning this one. I'm still questioning it.
alright.
Alright. I mean, iRacing didn't throw the one on that restart, but...
iRacing, man, goes weird.
Well, okay, as that caution came out, Jonathan Tuckness did edge out ahead of Wesley Parker. That should make Peyton Johnson, your lucky dog, put us to 21 cars on the lead lap.
Yeah. Normally I wouldn't throw a yellow. They've been off the track that far.
I'm not quite sure on that.
Hey, we're going to have probably about 13, 14 to go when we go.
Yeah, we're coming
Stop
in.
and
here to
go
lap
penalty
65.
show says wrong place, wrong time. White. Gotta ask who is the stop and go penalty show then. Jason Maine's gonna overshoot his pit box. Shoot. I'm gonna tell you what. He needs to put a bright neon sign or something on his pit box because he all night long has done nothing but overshoot that pit box.
I don't mean anything bad, but Garrett, you might want to look into the brake pedal of your dad's sim rig or something.
Oh,
this brake ain't quite working at a super speedway.
If he's using any programs to count him down, they count him down wrong. They're off by about
bad or something.
His counter's off by about a couple numbers. It puts Max Bacon out front, but he's got the kid. Now the question is, are you saving fuel? Let's ride on board here with Wesley Parker, who is saving fuel. Matter of fact, we just saw him clutch it. Actually, it looks like he's turning the motor off. He is turning it back on.
Yeah, 64 there.
This is going to be close.
Supposedly you can go 14 laps. That would put us at lap 78. I mean,
and white checkered might be the only biggest thing.
At the back here, I would dart in and get a little bit extra gas.
Well, we're watching Parker. Yeah, because if it's a green-white checkered, these guys in front's going to be in trouble. Even with Parker, we're seeing him here cut the motor and all. Like you said, he pitted at 64. That's 16 laps. Then you add a green, white checker. That's putting them almost 18 to 20 laps. They're going to go. And
I understand they're saving gas here, but even 14, if it's 14 laps under green, that's right at the 80. That is right at the 80 under green. From here, pace car has shut its light off unless we get an extra pace lap out of this.
Yeah, you can still see Parker right now cutting the motor. You have to. There's no. Let's see if Matt Lee's doing the same thing. That's not though.
Especially
Mains, let's see if
you're going to be out front here, you're in a world of hurt.
Mains not either. Oh.
Maybe they were. They just stopped it. I mean, if we're right and it's 14 laps under green flag conditions, this right here,
it's been close to it's been close to 14, 15 laps. I'm not saying they can't make it. Maybe 6. This caution is definitely going to help them. So, in theory, it's going to be more like 15 laps. Because caution means he got his here, but I don't know. Green, white checker could mess it all up for him.
I think it could mess up whoever's out in the front here. If you're Wesley Parker, do you think of maybe switching of mains and dropping in behind to save that extra little bit of gas?
Green flag, green flag.
So we go green here.
We go green, but I'm gonna tell you what. If I'm mains, I don't really particularly want the lead yet. I want to be right where I'm at. I want to be right where I'm at and follow Parker. But you know, again, you can't follow Parker if he's going to let off the gas a lot, because all the other guys are just going to run you over. Let's see how this thing plays out.
This could turn into a fuel mileage race here, Joe. Obviously, if we get a yellow right about now, anytime in between now and the end of the race, well, the fuel strategy goes out the window. This could get interesting. I mean, you got two distinct groups right now formed up. Mark Jenkins on the high side on the move. Wow. He is gonna get to the quarter of Wesley Parker at the line there.
And what I'm seeing is I think Parker right now is saving. I don't want to say he's holding up the bottom lane, but I don't think he's got that thing full going.
Now, ideally, what Parker wants is for Mark to edge out ahead and drop down in front of him like he does there. That's going to help out Parker with the fuel save mode, but that's going to hurt Mark Jenkins and Eddie Hawks.
Yeah. Wow. I'm thinking here, lots you got to think about. Got to think about fuel. Got to think about whether or not this thing, man, is going to go in green, white, checkered.
Because green, the car I'm looking at, it's real good. He came in the last minute on lap 65. That's Max Bacon.
Oh, Jeremy Root also.
Jeremy Root, Dennis Warrens. Those are the cars that I look to maybe be able to make it safely.
And this is smart here. I think this is smart. These guys up front are wanting to race hard. Let them race hard, because they're burning fuel.
Oh, we got 3 wide action. The kitty cat going up through the middle.
He lap down.
He is. Yeah, he is a lap down.
Yeah. He is. Not what you want to see as a lap car.
He's battling the Scooby-Doo truck for the lucky dog, and the Scooby-Doo truck ain't too far behind him, so he's got to make it
Just
go.
don't want him. He's up there doing any wild stuff. You don't want him up there, man, causing any caution.
Now, ideally, you want him to get out in the front of the pack and start leading it for you. You start saving gas.
I think right now, Maines and Parker are really just riding and letting these guys battle. And there's what I thought.
And we got one going to the moon.
Wow. Yeah, we saw that. That was Sports, I believe. Wow. Oh. Cody actually got into a truck in the back.
Oh, we got 2 different wrecks.
World that was.
It was Swope up front.
Who?
Swope and or maybe it was Eddie. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it was I don't know. I know Swope was involved. Matt Swope.
He's the one that got shot to the moon.
Yeah.
Went up high and then yep.
Oh,
One who just got pulverized.
He went to the moon.
He did.
And no saving that truck.
Now, this is where it didn't go. You don't want lap cars up there.
But that wasn't a lap car. As much as it was Swope just coming up and chopping the nose on the lap car.
Right. We're going to have that lap machine. Lucky dog now.
No, I don't. He was involved in it. He got
His fault, though.
No, but if you get an incident,
All right, here we go.
Yellow.
Right on pit road. You know what? If I pitted a lap 69 or 5, I'm not coming in. Staying out like the McCullen guys are. There you go, because they pitted at 69. Why come in?
Why come in, right? McCulls and Greco. The 3 that came in, 68, 69.
And yeah, you've got the top 4 staying out. I mean, that's a smart move. That's Ty. Both the McCullens.
Gibbon, he's going to be cutting it close. He was in the back. So he was saving gas. Yeah.
It's a gamble for him here, I think.
It's a gamble for him.
And if he was in the back, he really doesn't have anything to lose, I don't.
But Joe, would you gamble too for $400?
Well, sure. I mean, because this is gonna. I mean, by the time this is done, when we go back green, we're gonna be about 5 to go, 6 to go. I'll say 6 to go. I mean, worst case scenario, he runs out of fuel. That's, or he gets wrecked, obviously. But he runs out of fuel. And
well,
if I was like back in 20-some position and knew I wasn't coming to the front, have a truck come to the front. He's close on that fuel. Talking about it to begin with. No green, white checkered. He might be okay. Let's fight along with him. He needs to be clutching the car, though. He needs to be clutching the truck.
Here's the thing. He was back in 13th before the yellow, so he was in the group saving gas a little bit.
All right, yeah. So if
even still,
the lap,
if he would have been saving under this yellow here in the last yellow, he'd be right on the edge.
What would y'all do out there, folks? Let us know what would y'all do. I mean, I can't blame him for trying. I mean, obviously, there's a lot of money on the line here. And it's so on the edge close because with the last 2 cautions, you could save. And like you said, him being in the back, you could save. He might be within the good about that. Now, if we calculate in a green-white checker, though, excuse me, that might be where he might be off a little bit. But, I mean, at this point, it's a gamble. Why not?
I mean, you're going for $400. You got to go for something.
You do.
Again, top 5 get paid out 400, 50, 150, 50, and 50.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say the worst things that can happen is well, a couple times. I mean, one, run out of fuel, get wrecked, get turned or something, or basically just end up in the wrong place and just get passed by a bunch of trucks. There you go.
I mean, put it this way, I don't think they were gonna go single file enough for him to come up through 13th.
I don't think there was, and I don't
top
think
five.
you're going to see. Again, it's the plate tracks. We see a lot of things that are weird, but with the amount of
being
racing
out
we've
front.
seen as we go back green, I don't think we're going to see
Green, green, green.
somebody from 15th, 20th spot come
Man,
through the
he's gotta
field.
be careful with doing this
Yeah,
stuff.
I don't want to get too
going
far out though.
front.
I would maybe drag that brake just a little bit.
Let Art get up to you.
Yep, get on that bumper, because not that outside lane's going to come just blowing right by you.
Yeah, you got the
Here they
McCulloughs
come.
up top.
That's what I do. I'd go to the top right now. Right now. and
This
see,
is
that's-
what you like to see. The McCulloughs working together, 1, 2, up at the front.
You know they're going to work together.
Oh,
Them
yeah,
guys
yeah,
are not.
yeah.
They're going to stay glued.
They're going to keep the money in the family, and we got a couple of them together. That was
crashing in the back.
That's Maine's. Yeah, big one at the back. Caution will fly.
Can't make out.
Well, I seen Maine's in the second part, but I think it was Art at the start of it there. Seeing
Out
Art
here
at the
with,
start, Maine's the second.
Ride with Maine's right.
First one wasn't a yellow.
This one will put us in a green, white check.
Kinda, maybe.
Yeah, you got 4 laps.
3 wide. See the 2
3 wide right there, and then Maine's got tagged, and the fire truck on down, and from there you got chaos.
I seen the 47 involved. Got
Back
the-
Adams, ball. From Zach's view. Got caught up in it.
Get you a good look at the crash here, fans.
See the 2 trucks go off into the grass right there. Zach's back here in the back. Trying to avoid that one. He gets blowed up. 9 around.
He goes grass side.
Grass.
There you go.
All right.
All right.
All right, so you know the McCullens up front, Chris and Kenneth, instantly are going to try to get nose to tail. Parker is going to probably drive that truck for everything it's worth to try to make that not happen.
Well,
Because if the McCullens get hooked up and they're not coming unglued.
here's what you're probably gonna see here is one of the McCulloughs, whether it's the Christopher or the Kenneth, the other one is gonna slow up on the restart and let them drop in front of them.
Even with fuel
Guaranteed.
out front. D. Wesley Parker right there. He pitted at 71. He's still clutching it. Count out Gibson. I mean, he's still Gibbon. He's
Gibbon.
still in 5th.
And he's in the money. Right now, for now. That can change real quick, though.
At 38, Dean. 38.
He's 38. That would be...
Pound. He's no. What? David Riker? Flat down.
He's got a 30 on the car. Alright. So is it
Because-
striker or do we gotta go by name here, Dean?
Who's the name? I think right now, well, if it's anything like it was last week, we could see the guy sitting back in, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th place spot win this thing.
Well, last week we had the guy in second blink out after the line or
It was
get
crazy,
cheated.
yeah.
He got cheated out of So $250.
iRacing said, man, heck was you ain't getting no lottery tonight.
So anything and everything can happen and will happen. And
He was coming right at the line, and it blinked him out. Right at the line.
Right after the line.
It had to been before it. After it would have calculated.
It was either right after.
It was right at the line. Yeah, I mean, it was like, what just happened?
Bam. So here you go. You got Christopher relucting the bottom. Kenneth going to be up to the high side. You got to imagine that Christopher is going to either get a big old jump and hope Kenneth can drop in behind.
Or what's gonna
who gonna let Kenneth in front.
Yeah, you're gonna let him in front, and
if you're Wesley, you got to be on the back bumper.
Yeah, he's gonna have to be on the back. And to me,
you got to shove.
Here's my thing. Me and Kenneth being related, we're splitting this if we go 1-2. So I'm gonna be like, all right, look, I'm gonna just slow up, just drag a little, and you just get in front and go.
And Wesley hanging back off of Christopher. I would be up there just shoving like crazy on Christopher. I would not let those two play any sort of games, as you're going to see here. Now, Christopher, he's got to let his family in.
I think he tried to maybe get ahead, but like you said, Parker right there. So now I think it's a case of Chris is just going to have to let up just a little bit.
And Parker is going to be aggressive.
Yeah, Parker's not going to come off that back bumper. So the plan of them getting nose to tail, no. And
now here comes Matthew Lee. He's going to help Kenneth.
Yeah, there you go.
Drop in.
Go down. There you go. Yeah, that's their only choice right there. I know you want to win the race, but man, you bring it home 1-2.
Yeah, let's bring the big bucks home and do the family.
Yeah, I mean, I know what they tried there at first is what you said. Maybe tried to get out front. He tried to get out front, but Parker, man, was on that.
Oh, and a little bit of aggressive bump out of Christopher. Got him a little.
There's 2 laps to go, man. We're getting up to the white flag here. These guys are bumping and grinding. We got a truck around the back, hard in the wall.
We'll get a yellow.
Oh, man.
We are going to go overtime action.
Mark Jenkins. So they were 3 wide back there. He just got tagged. Boom, into the wall, and he would have been all right if it wouldn't have, when he hit that wall, just kind of shot him back up the track. It hit hard. Him and the past blue ribbon. And the bad thing is that got Matt in front of Chris. Actually, no bad thing, because that's going to put them nose to tail. This might have been the best scenario for the McCullen guy.
Well, no, because the leader gets to choose the lane. And you know...
But third place is always going to be inside.
Yeah, third place is going to be on the inside.
You know he's going to go inside with his... Kenneth is going to go inside.
Oh, yeah. Good point.
So there you go.
Oh, yeah, never mind. I thought Matthew was in the lead here.
No, Matt got second, so this has actually worked out great for the McCullen.
Oh, yeah. Now you know they are going to shove.
Oh, yeah.
Parker didn't want to shove for whatever odd reason. But he wanted to shove.
He was pushing. Looks like Scott Stevens was able to nose in front of him before the caution. Parker was doing what he could back there. I mean, he did everything right on that start. Try to keep them going nose to tail.
I just think he should have been right on the bumper of Christopher there on the restart and shoved him so far out ahead that he had no choice.
Shoving as much as he can shove.
Well, he didn't.
You can only push a rock so much.
I want to see the duct tape on the front bumper get ripped off.
You can only push so much of a rock.
I know, but you can.
I think that's what Chevy says, like a rock.
I don't know what Chevy says.
I mean, they're like a rock. Like
that.
So you can only push a boulder so much. I mean, come on.
Anyways, Dean says 36. So that's Dylan Bryant. He is right now 1 spot out of the money.
I think it's basically the McCullen gang there is set up perfect. So what Chris needs to do is basically what you're talking about doing at Parker. He needs to push Kenneth for everything. I don't know what Matt's doing. Matt needs.
Well, Christopher just needs to grind the paint off the bumper of his truck.
Oh yeah. I mean, at this point, unless they can break away from Matt and them, you stay locked up nose to tail and bring it home.
And Steven Scott needs to make a quick friend with Matthew Lee.
Yeah, Matt, you leave Matt out there by himself and try not to battle with yourself. I mean, I know one of you wants to win the race, the other, but at some point you've got to go. We want to bring it home 1-2. You get a family affair. They've been up and down most of it.
Yeah. Well, one of our hard chargers here, Dylan Bryant, 48-6. That is dead last. Almost in the
Dylan
money.
Bryant, 42 position.
Almost right there in the money. And he has a good chance to get the money here.
36 for John. Ty, he's got 38.
Now, Gibbon, I'm a little concerned on him.
Well, these cautions have helped Gibbon.
I don't know how much gas he's got in that thing, but if I'm everybody else, I'm a little concerned.
The good thing is these cautions have helped him.
I mean, he's got to be right there on the...
That just shows you, too. It shows you, too, Corey, that, again, I talked about qualifying. I mean, look at that. 52, 36, 38. They're in the back. I mean, even McCullen 10 spots, 12. It doesn't always... I wouldn't put too much emphasis on qualifying.
Nah. I mean, if you can come up 42 spots and be there for the money at the end.
Yeah, well, you're right, Dean. Lee and Scott needs to be friends real quick because you know the McCullens are unless they are just not on the same page with each other. And to me, that would be the craziest move of the race. Is for them not to be. You know, those two are not coming unglued.
Oh, you know it.
I mean, in the back of Lee's mind, he's hoping maybe those two guys are just competitive and they want to beat each other out to death. Me, I don't care. Hey, look, where you in front, dude? Hang on,
Listen,
I'm about
650 back.
Hold on a minute. You better hang on, because I'm about to tear your bumper off, man, pushing you to the front. All right, sir. Hold the wheel.
Listen, that's $325 a piece here.
Yeah, hold the wheel, because man, I'm about to push this thing. So, you know.
If they're in the same rim, they're talking about it right now.
Yeah,
here we
right.
go. Pace car is in. We are going, and they are right on the bumper of each other.
That's what he needed to. Didn't get too far out. You see Chris right there instantly just rubbing the paint off the back of it.
Now, this is going to get interesting. See your front six here. They kind of gap the back of them. Might see a three-wide action before the thing's
I mean, don't
over.
give up on those top three trucks up there. Now, they still stay glued like that. They're going to be tough. And then you got Parker sitting back there, too. Don't count him out.
A little aggressive. You got to be easy. You can be aggressive, but don't be too aggressive. You see the
Look at Chris, man.
buzzing in. Who goes where?
Look at Chris. And you saw him shove him into the turn. Wow.
Oh, Dylan Bryant getting a little up to on third groove here. Do we see a third groove open up? Yeah, they're looking. Steven Scott up in the third groove. No help. That's going to abandon Matthew Lee. They crash at the line. White flag.
But the white flag doesn't matter. I always say they could kill themselves. They're still wrecking in the back. Here we go.
The top five. This is all for the money. Top six.
Man. Well, I tell you what, a lot of cars in the back. Maybe we'll go back and look here, but
look at this. 6 of them going for 5 spots for the money here. Last person in the money is Wesley Parker. Does anybody steal the money from the McCulloughs?
Matt Lee's the man that can do it.
He's going to be paying Dylan Bryant if he gets this win here. Not enough speed. Oh, Bryant into John.
Oh, and McCullough got pushed out of the way.
Parker on
3 wide.
Lee on the outside, and we're gonna have
Boom!
Parker get second.
Wow.
Bam! Crashing at the line.
So
Wow.
we got Kenneth
I don't
out
even
front, Parker second, Chris McCullen third. Raymond came up in fourth, John Mulholland in fifth. That's all the money, so it's wow. And John, to answer your question out there, I'm not sure about 1099 stuff. But if you won a lot of these races, I would say that
Eventually,
you would have to, because right now Kenneth out front just won what, $400,
$400.
400, and so there you go. But man, what a finish! That's all I got to say to this one. I mean, we have seen 2 finishes in the last 2 weeks.
Well, John finished this race in the air, and he still got $50.
Awesome!
Wow.
Now, what else to say?
How many wrecks did we get? Like 3 of them? 5 of them?
Yeah, we got on that last lap. When I said kill themselves, they took it hard.
They took it seriously on that one.
In line, boys were like just madhouses. Well, let's bring up the third place man, Chris McCullen. Let's get a word with him.
Hey, Chris, you got a copy on me?
I got you.
Well, you brought him third. You're keeping the money in the family there. How was your race?
It was eventful. It was pretty sketchy there, losing the pack after that big checkup on that restart. But we had good strategy at the end. We pit right when we hit our window to make it, and caution came out and gave us all that track position. So we're just happy we were able to capitalize.
Yeah, that's all you got to do is capitalize on opportunities like that, and you got anybody like thank tonight.
Yeah, I got to thank my teammate, my uncle, Kenneth McCullough. I got to thank all my family and friends that support us and watch this broadcast. Hope y'all enjoyed that finish. And thanks, Jeff, and for all these drivers that get in here and race these races. And thank you for broadcasting.
There you have it, folks. The driver in 94, Christopher McCullough.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, this guy Parker out of nowhere came up out in second.
Hey, Wesley, you got a copy on me?
Hey, how are y'all doing?
Well, chaotic ending there for you, and bringing home in second place. How was it?
I mean, it was fun. That's the first time I ever, joined a race. Hold on, sorry. They are talking. I'm trying to mute them. And they won't mute. I don't know. Okay, I'm leaving it. But, really, I mean, I enjoyed it and stuff. Like I said, it's the first time, doing this stuff, and really I wanted to be on the outside and everything, but I really couldn't just get there. I was kind of just stuck in no man's land, so I just right there on that last lap I just gave it my all and just kept on pushing, not even lifting. So
yeah, that's what you got to do, man. You got anybody like to thank tonight?
I like to say hi to Autumn. She wanted me to do this race, so I told her I would, and she's like, "Here, I'll pay you." So I'm gonna give her some money.
Oh, there you go. You got anybody else out there watching?
No, not for tonight, but it was fun though.
Yeah, it was. It was fun watching you, man. Good job.
All right, thank you all. Y'all have a good night.
Yeah, you too.
Second place man, Parker, getting it done. Well, this guy here, though, Kenneth. Kenneth, Joe White in the booth, got a copy? Kenneth, Joe White in the booth, got a copy?
I got you.
Well, hey, you was able to hang on there at the end. I know you had the person you wanted behind you on that restart, so take us through that final lap, because it was a wild one.
Yeah, man, that was my nephew, Christopher. I got to thank him. Without him, I wouldn't have won that thing. You got to have a good teammate pushing. And, oh, man, finally got one of these. It's been a while.
Absolutely. Gotta ask a question. I have seen y'all somewhere. Y'all race dirt?
No dirt. We race OP, SuperSpeedway League, and Blown Piston, and a couple more there.
That's probably where I seen you from because I used to broadcast that. Okay, way back in the day. All right. I knew I remembered your names. That's why I was saying it, because I always said the McCullough boy. Hey, y'all set it up perfect at the end. What was the conversation like there on the last couple, like 5 and that caution before? Because there one time y'all were split up, and I know, Parker was right there with you.
Yeah, well, there at the end, we realized we were going to be short, so we was hoping we could pit there and the caution would come out, and it worked out perfect.
Absolutely. Well, you took home some big money tonight here, pulling this race off. It was an interesting one, man. You got anybody you want to thank for an awesome win?
Yeah, I got to thank Jeff for putting this thing on and for you doing the broadcast, and thank my nephew there for pushing me to the win. Hell yeah, finally got one.
No doubt about it. That's Kent Cullen bringing it home tonight. Well, Corey, again, another wild one here at Daytona and another exciting race.
Yeah, exactly. Another exciting race here for the FEG PC Saturday night portion of their leagues.
Way serious, folks. I tell you, it was a nice one. Got to give congratulations out there to Kenneth. As always, for myself and everyone, have a good night.